It's been a phenomenal stretch.
You know, during the win streak, it hadn't been just one guy. The starters, the bench unit, the coaching staff, everybody's at the top of their game right now.
Yeah, they look legit, and I'll tell you what, no one in the league wants to face them right now.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Harden outside. Driving to the basket.
As dangerous a penetrator there is, Harden's understanding for when to knife inside is ridiculous.
Jackson misses. Now the 76ers with it. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Leonard. A beautiful reverse layup.
And inside, Kawhi can be such a force, able to power his way to the shot.
In the corner, Harden. And it's sent back by George.
Few players have a bigger impact defensively than Paul George. A fixture on the all-defensive team. PG, a nightmare for opponents.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best, and we're relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
All right, David, thank you. Sounds like to execute the plan, Greg, they're going to have to get that good shot selection.
No doubt about it, Kevin. If you want to shoot a high percentage in this league, you have to be patient, and you have to understand what quality of shots you get.
Well, that's definitely the strategy. Executing it, that can be a bigger challenge.
For the Clippers, it's been a slow start here. It's a 5-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, I just didn't see any fire from them to want to get it back. That's just one of those games you throw away in the trash and try and forget about it.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
And here's George. After the three-pointer from Joel Embiid. Sinks the triple.
That last three must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Now, here is Harden. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Here's Embiid. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
And here's Leonard from 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
And in college, Leonard was a 25% shooter from 3. Boy, how times have changed.
Now here's Harden. Stolen by Zubac. Nobody near George. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
How about the quickness there from George, pulling up before the defense can get set.
Harden right side. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Embiid. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
Woo, throw it down, big man. You gotta love seeing Embiid rise up and just throw it down.
A nice shot by George.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
Woo, filthy handles from Harden. He loves toying with the D's emotions.
And it's Leonard missing. The 76ers leading. Here's Harris. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
76ers substitution.
And Philadelphia has possession. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. And their road trip is only getting started as that's the second of 6 for them. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action, bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA.
Get it out ahead on the break. That's what you want to do, and he delivered with that pass.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. To the wing right side. Here's Niang. A three-pointer off the mark. Clippers trail by 5. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Outside, Maxey. Harrell, that's good.
Guys, not much more a defender can do in that situation. Harrell with the focus and the strength to just power through the contact. Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Batum, the screen. Lets it go with the 3. And he recovers it. Covington wide open. He fires. Drops in the tray. Covington's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Out to Harris. Here's the 3. That shot, no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Pass to Powell. From deep, Wall. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Maxey. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Melton. Harrell with it. And Harrell slaps it in.
And once Harrell hits the launching pad, the defense doesn't have a lot of good options, making that jam seem unstoppable.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. Clippers with the ball. Trailing by 4. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
5 on the clock. Tucker a screen. Here's Maxey. And the rejection by Zubac. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. There's 1:38 left in the second quarter. Jackson has the open look. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And the dunk by Zubac.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson, using his poise and vision to make a play.
Harden with it. Leonard picks him up. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Not afraid to get physical there. Leonard makes the shot in spite of the contact.
Harden draws the double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Here's George. Dives to the hoop. And then George with the jam.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
And that one, good. Embiid's got 16.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
He's been relentless, and he's been doing it in a variety of ways. But right there, it's all about the hustle on the offensive glass.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Harden outside, inside, stolen by Zubac. Lob pass to George, and George with the stuff.
And a little verticality there from George, not to mention the timing between those two on the alley-oop.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Clippers lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here's Powell. Off target from the wing.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
One of your trademarks, Richard, was athleticism. From the days that we first saw you at Arizona, and we're seeing teams really place, right now, a premium in today's NBA on that athleticism factor.
Yes, when you talk about positionless basketball, then you typically go to the guys that can do it all, and those are the wing players. They can guard smalls, they can guard bigs, they can do a little bit of everything, and that's why teams are looking for them.
Here's Harden. It's hauled in by Zubac.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Screen by Zubac. George. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. George has got the first field goal of the second half for the Clippers. And here's Harden for three. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And the shot goes in from Embiid.
This is the range that Embiid possesses. He just continues to get better at understanding when to take the three ball.
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through, even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row. No player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Here's Harden. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harden's got 8.
Figuring out ways to score. That is James Harden's specialty. The beard can hurt you inside and out.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Leonard with the ball. 10 points for him. Over Harris. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
On the wing, Melton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Takes it out to Leonard. Back to George. Jackson from long range. Hands it from downtown. 7 points in the game.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Nobody near Melton. Misses off the right eye.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Outside Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
To the middle. Embiid, no good. Clippers leading by 7. And here's George for 3. Morris with the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge.
Chalk up 2 there.
And a high percentage look there is what Batum was after. He goes inside and makes it happen.
Now Melton. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Back to Tucker. Pass to Embiid. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Embiid's got 10 points here in the second half. Morris outside. Back to Jackson. To the paint. Here's Leonard. And then Leonard with the dunk.
And the fact that Leonard can pour it in like tonight, in addition to his defense, is really why he's one of the best two-way players we've ever seen.
76ers have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And, you know, DeAnthony Melton's progression as a shooter has been impressive.
Yeah, he struggled on the pull-up jumpers early in his career, but he worked at it, and now he's very efficient. His offense is almost as good as his defense at this point.
And the Clippers call time here. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. Wall looking it over. Outside for Batum. Rebound by the 76ers. And here's Harden for 3. The shot comes out. Powell, no one around him. Los Angeles with another miss. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the... And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. The 76ers trail by 7. Pass to Harris. Back to Harden. Embiid the screen. And the jam by Harden.
What an athlete Harden is. Gets off the ground so fast to hammer it down.
Jackson with it. And it's Harden picking him up. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
The 3 from Harden. That one misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And here's Morris for 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And it's Harris with the ball for the 76ers. 8-point game. Melton, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Supposed to have been a step back shot.
Down low.
Why the fuck did he
Stolen
just...
by Harden. Pass to Embiid. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. Embiid's got 12 points here in the second half.
Love the activity from Embiid, just doing whatever he can to keep plays alive, getting rewarded for it there.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
And And the Clippers call time here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Clippers on defense. Over to the left wing. Embiid wide open. Good. Nothing but net. 30 points for Joel Embiid. Outside, George. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. George has got the lead up to 10 now for the Clippers. They get it back. Out to Harris. No good from the wing. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team.
12 points, 10 assists.
And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything. And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
Oh.
The 76ers trail by 12. Harden draws the double. Inside.
Saw that coming.
It's stolen by Morris.
Oh my
There's
God.
Jackson with the 3.
Oh my God.
And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Get that boy up.
And
Mad.
now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Maxey looking it over. Pass to Embiid.
Good. D.
Stolen by Jackson.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a
That one.
spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Los Angeles.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage
that's
with
my
this
fault.
win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Reggie Jackson.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Bucket is
Reggie
good.
Jackson was the player of the game. 15 points, 11 rebounds. Damn. I mean, 11 assists.
And locked in throughout the night.
Damn.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them.
I don't even play with the Clippers. I don't even play with the Clippers, so anything you say is
So
relevant.
it's Los Angeles.
I don't play with the Clippers, so it don't even matter to me.
Going away, they were the better basketball team by far.
This man was stupid. 15 points, 11 assists. I ain't even, damn, 6 for 8. Damn, Reggie Jackson. You think Paul George? Oh my God, Paul George, 10 for 10, 25 points, and I was taking some crazy shots with this man. Oh my God. Harden and Embiid with the 30. Nobody couldn't stop Embiid, but Zubac played decently, but the man still got 30 ball dropped on his head. Harden, we slowed him down. I had put Kawhi, I just switched it out. Damn. But PG and Reggie, though.